On BDO. Nice little short video here. I'm gonna run Pit of Undying while I do this. Maybe I can get this out of my face. I never know where to put that thing. I don't know if it's peaking. I don't know if it's picking me up. 310, 426. Cool, that means I'm in 736 gear somewhere. I'm just under 740, man. We're getting there. Gotta run Pit of the Undying daily so that we get the 120 crons or 100 crons, whatever. Gotta stack up those crons, you know, you might get three good... Why am I falling? Might get 3 good attempts after a year, you know, with 36,000 crons or whatever, but probably a little bit of a boring video. I got one thing I want to talk about, and that is I'm short on time. I'm putting this out as like an announcement. If you're in the Midwest, buckle down. We're about to get a foot of snow in some places, and a bunch of ice. So I've been trying to fix my my truck for the last 2 days. Brake line went out, and I realized that there were 2 brake lines bad. You know, that's a hazard of being on the farm. Stuff gets rusty and breaks down. But that's okay. We got it fixed, and so now I'm ready for the snow. Probably have to take the wife to work because it's supposed to get real nasty tomorrow. I'm not sure what it's going to do yet. Plus, I'm going to have to be out in this mess because I'm running short on time. Whitetail season is closing out, and I still got tags that I haven't filled because my truck's been out of commission. Come on, little guy. You're slowing me down. So, I am putting all of my effort into... Oh, he blocked it. Dang it. Putting all my effort into prepping for the storm. And then when we're on the other side of it, and I'm going to be hunting through it. And then when we're on the other side of it, regularly scheduled programming will continue. And we won't have no problems. For now, we gonna fish until the power goes out. And that's about all I got. Oh, I hit the wrong skill. My bad. Don't kill me. I was supposed to use this one. There we go. That took care of him. Also, my wife finally decided to adopt a different diet. So I'm being forced to go on a diet. Big guys don't like going on a diet. And I don't like fighting Thurin. I'm a big guy. I don't like going on a diet. I like what small amounts of food I can eat. I only eat once a day as it is normally anyway. Shoot, she's gonna listen to this. I'm gonna get yelled at. Then she's probably gonna yell at me for making her sound abusive. Stun and knockdown. So this, that. Back attack him. Come on, hit me. Same thing? Nope, wasn't the same thing. I don't think I can finish this guy off. We're gonna have to reset. Oh, he knocked me down. I don't think I can fight this guy with this massive buff on. Because it starts doing this jump attack and then, like... It's very hard to tell on Duran if he if it's a stun or if it's a what is that called, stiffen. So you end up guessing half the time. I might be able to finish this before it. He really doesn't do that much damage. How did that hit me? Well, that's okay. I guess y'all get to hear me ramble a little bit longer. What? I'm halfway across the arena from him. How did that hit me? Oh, that's gonna knock me down because he went past my frontal. Apparently the iframe is the only thing that dodges it. That's alright. We struggled through. That's what I get. I didn't pay attention. Oh, look. Duel of the Undying. So now I get an extra 20 because I got to kill that U-Heal guy. That's fine. We'll get him taken care of and we'll keep collecting seals. But yeah, so we're gonna be dieting. I'm gonna try. I have a lot of autoimmune issues. I know the subs of you that are have been around for a long time. You know that. Self-diagnosed celiac because every time I eat wheat, my body attacks itself. So I get severe migraines within a few hours, bloody noses. You know that it's bad, and then all of the stomach issues that come with that too. So pretty much don't have to go to doctor at that point. It took me years to figure it out what was actually going on. Of course, I still get migraines from other things, but that was a big contributing factor and one of the triggers. So I can't have that stuff, and I don't know if this is hereditary or not, but sometimes, like, I haven't mentioned this before. I have this issue where I have a hard time eating. I guess my esophagus is too small or something. I know that some people go like have a procedure done to like stretch it, but I only really have an issue if it's like really heavy starchy things or sometimes dense cuts of meat. So like ground meat doesn't really do that to me, but rice, I almost choked to death on rice one day, and it was very, very bad. And I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, this was a different guy. So now I gotta kill this guy, Lorenzo. This was like, I don't know, it was last year. It's been a long time since it happened, and I've tend to avoid rice since then. But the rice was reheated, so I was trying to eat leftovers, and it was dry, and it didn't get stuck to where I couldn't breathe. I could breathe just fine. It got stuck further down, so like where your chest starts, that bone, like right in there. This guy's gonna probably do his little mechanic and hit me. I don't know if I missed 2 of them. And so it got stuck to where nothing would go down, and I mean it was bad enough to where I would drink some water to try and loosen it up, and then I would immediately start throwing up because there was water in my esophagus. And when that happens, it hurts. I mean, it like really hurts. The pain in your throat, you cannot even imagine how bad it is. And then, you know, your body's freaking out because it's like, oh, there's something stuck in my throat. So it's spasming, and yeah, I missed the mechanic. There we go. That reset him. So it's a very bad thing that I haven't really talked about much. But so I don't eat a lot of different things. And I've only had that happen to me really twice because I'm usually very careful, and I end up having to drink like a lot of something. Doesn't matter what it is whenever I eat, because of that. So it just makes things very unhealthy and awkward. And I think a lot of the problem is like starchy foods, so like rice, potatoes. I noticed that we were eating French fries, and I was having really bad problems. Drier meats like overcooked chicken is really bad as well. So I'm just having to adjust to things. So we're probably going to be on a ketogenic style diet and get rid of all the starchy, carbohydrated style foods and see if that makes a difference. It's trial and error at this point. And there is no test to really run for that. I mean, it's just a chronic me thing. It's not like I can go to the doctor and they can like test me for it or something. Alright, so this is how I deal with this boss. I just jump around her in circles and use my lightning skill. Sometimes she blocks it, sometimes I miss. I just keep doing it until she gets low. I guess my other point is, if I just disappear and never come back, it means I probably didn't make it through eating dinner. It's a terrible thing to think about, but I have to be very careful. And that has ruined my appetite. Like, once I start feeling that feeling of, oh, it's not going to happen, because things will start being really tough to, like, get down. I instantly lose my appetite. I don't know if it's like a stress thing or anxiety or just my body just doesn't want to eat today. So I don't know what it is, but we're definitely going on diet switches to try and figure some stuff out. And believe it or not, a few years ago, I was actually a lot smaller. I went on keto and I dropped like 20-30 pounds, and then I was like, well, I'm kind of in shape now. I was right around the 195, 200 mark. And so I was like, let's bodybuild. Started bulking again and quit worrying about what I ate so much and went off keto. You can only do keto for so long before you just, hey, look, exhausted. All the resources are exhausted. And yeah, now here I am. And then our house burned, you know, and I just never, we have not had a good gym setup since then, so I kind of quit lifting, and now the muscle is going away, and the fat stays, of course. So now I'm bad shape again. 240, bad shape. But that's alright. You can solve that in about 6 months if you work out twice a day and eat right. It goes away very quickly. At least I've never had a problem with it before, manipulating my weight. But. So we're doing that, and real life stuff. We're not going to make this much longer, so I'm going to get through this stuff quick. Told you about the storm prep. Got off on a tangent about diet stuff and what we're doing with the new year. Content. Yeah, so I would like to swap over to where I'm making a guide here or there for Black Desert, and then I'm streaming a couple times a week, maybe. Instead of posting just videos like this, going live for an hour, 2 or 3, or however long I feel like, a couple times a week, and then that being content for games, whatever game we play, and then for like actual one-off videos, I just want to take my phone or camera with me and just record what I do, how we do. You know, it's not super exciting stuff, but there's something relaxing about watching, and I find myself do it, just random vlog stuff too. There's just something relaxing about that, you know, you end up where you're just going along with somebody else. You know, it may not even have to do anything exciting. It's just like, hey, it's cool to see what somebody else is up to. You know, but I would like to do that, like vlog 2 or 3 times a week, maybe. We got a lot of farm stuff we do, maybe days in the life, that kind of thing, and then switch the gaming content over to like live stream style, with the several separate one-off videos for gaming stuff. And I think that would be better format for the channel, because the gaming stuff, editing it down, you can do that, but with a game like Black Desert, you're not really cutting much out. Like, okay, I'm gonna enhance, so I'm just gonna jump to success or fail every time. I don't like doing that, so we're not gonna do that. And maybe I'll save some of the editing stuff for maybe vlog stuff, and work on that. So for the new year, that's kind of what I want to work on. You guys got any resolutions? I don't really make resolutions, but I do have goals, and my goals are changing, and it's kind of a reset. So maybe it is kind of like a resolution, but I believe in switching habits, not making one-off resolutions. So these are the goals I want to work towards, and maybe we'll move forward. If you guys got resolutions or goals you're pursuing this year, put them down below. I am interested. So as soon as I get power back after this storm, I'll check in and see what you guys have to say. So appreciate all of you watching, and sorry this is just quick and not very interesting to watch, but as far as gameplay goes, but can't always have a pen enhancing session, you know. As we move forward, I've still got 30 billion and a bunch of other stuff that I can sell off to get more. Maybe we can do a enhancing session after we're on the other side of all this snow and stuff. So, and I'm sure I'll have stable internet. So, thanks again, and be safe if you're in the Midwest, and then later in the week in the East, because that storm's moving right across us. So, as always, until next time.